Reed, thank you. So it has already proven to be a very dramatic day in just the first hours of this trial. Joining us now live is WCVB legal analyst Martha Coakley. And I have to ask you right off about this admission of guilt. Defense attorney Judy Clark saying Dzhokhar Tsarnaev is responsible. So where does the defense go after that admission?
Well, I thought the prosecution, after 40 minutes, laid a very emotional and powerful case about what happened, the way those bombs were filled with shrapnel, the way he was a spectator there, but he had murder in his heart. And you could see that the prosecution was trying to paint him as somebody who not only did this, but is really culpable. The defense, I think, did what they needed to do here, which was say this was a young child. They didn't mention the victims' names. He was only 19. He was not radicalized. He followed his older brother. There was an objection at one stage when Judy Clark started to go into the background of the family. The parents had gone back to Russia. But you can see clearly what the defense is trying to do by saying to the jurors, you took an oath to be fair. Remember, the motive, what the government says, is not what you will hear during this trial.
Well, meantime, Judge O'Toole has already said that this kind of argument that Dzhokhar Tsarnaev was following his older brother really shouldn't be made during this first phase of the trial and should be held for really the penalty phase. So what can the defense do during this first phase after already saying he's guilty?
Well, the judge in ruling earlier said, we know that there are conspiracy charges here, so there will be some amount of evidence relative to what they did together and what the influence was that may be relevant. And I can tell you that this defense counsel is going to try every single possible way to get that kind of information before the jury. That is their one. She's even mentioned that the jury has a responsibility during the penalty phase, and that's their one chance now to try and humanize the defendant, try and discount how horrible his actions were, and just as the prosecution is painting this picture of just the carnage that happened that day, that awful day that we all remember when the bombs went off on Marathon, at the end of the marathon.
All right, WCVB.